Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX and I'm Vaishali Kohli. We have breaking inputs at this point. Sirens have sounded in the Jerusalem area, some parts of central Israel and the West Bank, with the Israel Defense Forces saying it detected another launch of missiles from Iran. The military adds that it is working to intercept the missiles while urging the public to remain in shelters until further notice. Let's take a look. I now have Major General Sudhakar Ji, is a senior geopolitical and strategic defense expert, and Air Commodore Mr. Prashant Satyadev Dikshit. He's a former IF officer. I want to go across first to Major General Sudhakar Ji. Major General, a beautiful morning there in Jerusalem as per the pictures, but shrouded of course by the sound of sirens. What would you like to say?
Vaishali, this is going to be a long drawn affair because there is a larger picture which is hidden from the views and understanding of the public. And I have been participating in a number of panel discussions in past 3-4 days ever since this war broke out between Iran and Israel and America. The fact of the matter is, what is the larger picture? We always, rubbish it by saying Donald Trump is dumb and he doesn't have IQ and he is this and that. His advisors are clueless about what is the fact. Regime change is not that easy. Yes, fact of the matter is, regime change is not easy. They also know that Iran is not a pushover. It's not like Venezuela. And they also know that it will be very difficult for them to hit the place where the uranium 408 kgs or 440 kgs enriched uranium is hidden in Iran. Iran is a country of size of 2,333 kilometers diagonally, northwest to southeast, and west to east is more than 1,800 kilometers. It is got mountainous and jungle terrain all along west to northeast. And coming right down to the borders with Pakistan, it is only at the border of Pakistan that it has got open and arid desert kind of terrain. It is not a small country, it's a big country. It is a theocratic society. People have not understood most probably what is the meaning of theocracy in a country which had enjoyed the fruits and the flavor of democracy prior to 1979. And this theocracy having taken very deep entrenchment in the society, while the structure per se may be vertical and may be centralized, but the capacity and the decision making is partially autonomous and decentralized. It has got IRGC at the top level. Leadership had been already nominated 4 or 5 layers much prior to this incident of 28th of February. They anticipated that such a thing was in the offing. They knew that the supreme leader was being targeted. The leadership, 49 of them who died in 60-second attack, they also knew about this. But the fact remains that such a thing which is happening now will continue because Iran has got a huge inventory of kamikaze drones. Rough count had gone beyond 1.5 lakhs, but I economized, squeezed into 86,000. They have a surge capacity. The surge capacity is the ability to produce in the defense industry the kamikaze drones at a short notice to meet the demands of the conflict. And the cost per kamikaze is roughly $20,000 per unit. And in order to bring down one kamikaze drone, the US and Israel, they have been utilizing a missile whose cost is around 4 billion. It is 200 times the cost of the attacking drone. That is the kind. For every dollar spent by Iran to attack its adversary, sorry, The US and Israel have to spend something between $20 to $28 to neutralize this particular attacking platform. So it goes on to say, similarly, when you talk about the interceptor, it's very easy to talk about Iron Dome. Iron Dome is between 4 to 70 kilometers. Then it has got David Sling. Then it has got Arrow 2 and 3. But people have not understood that in absence of an interceptor, Iron Dome is actually totally, absolutely useless. Now, what is an interceptor? One interceptor could cost anything between 17 points for anti-ballistic missile. Interceptor could cost between 17.7 million to almost about 200 million. That has to be understood. And the production time for one interceptor, it can take between 2 to 3 years. This is for a ballistic, intercontinental ballistic missile, and correspondingly the cost factor, actually it can be worked out, or it can be googled up and found out that it is much, much higher than that of attacking loiter ammunition drone, which is small in size, easy to produce. Russia was helped by Iran some time back. They had given 6,000 Shahid 136. Each one was costing 20,000. At that point in time, unit was costing 193,000. But Russia has done a very smart thing, intelligent thing. They have got the material required from China. They have gone in for mass production. And the mass production per drone, Shahid type drone, is costing just about 1,000 to 1,500. It is initially, I couldn't believe this. When you go in for a mass production of an expensive platform, it comes down to that much, which is still unbelievable by me. It can at best come down by 50%, or say 60% or 75%, but certainly not below 75%. That is the kind of cost of, and look at the potential threat that it has got. It is as good, rather it is better than that of any missile which is being fired by the opponent. So this is the new warfare which will go on, it will drag on, and it is unfair on any military specialist or domain expert to underestimate Iran's capability. And it is got, you see, whenever a country of Iran's history and size is attacked by external powers and forces, it actually triggers, it ignites the passion of nationalism. They may have internal divisions and differences, but it actually helps to galvanize them. They have been united now. They may have been anti-regime earlier, despite the economic challenges the country is facing. So therefore, this conflict will go on till such time America and Israel, they will be the first ones to blink. Like the 12-day war which took place in June 2025, the America and Israel were the first one to blink. So similarly in the instant case, it will go on till such time wisdom dawns in the minds of the people of Israelis and the Americans. They blink first. Thereafter, they come to the dialogue table and then negotiate. And last but not the least, Vaishali, if you have time, I would like to say the larger picture. What is the larger picture? If you are going to come back to me second time, I will wait for that. Thank you.
Air Commodore Prashant Satyadeo Dixit is also with me, but I'll come to you, Air Commodore, very shortly. Now, moving on to the latest update coming in. Horrific visuals, viewers. An Iranian drives past Islamic regime positions in Tehran hit by airstrikes. The US-Israeli operation also expanded to Iran's internal security architecture, striking Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Besieged internal security police, intelligence and special forces sites long used to suppress protests. Let's take a look. All right, viewers, that drive past the devastation, dramatic visuals on your screens. And now in the latest visual coming in, thick smoke covers west of Tehran as a large fire broke out after airstrikes by the US and Israel. Smoke covers the skies and is visible from kilometers away. Iranian officials say a metro station was hit and some civilian infrastructure was damaged. Let's take a look, viewers. The visuals on your screen are spelling war and devastation.
الان مترو رد میشم این چیه اونجا چیه